Good morning, everyone. It's me, Rory Paddock for RacingDaily.com. I am currently recording this at 8:11 a.m. It's Friday the 13th, so hopefully it's not going to be unlucky for us. I have 4/5 horses that I like the look of today. I'll explain why the slash later on, but without further ado, let's get stuck into today's action here at RacingDaily.com, and this is on the nod. First up, we're going to go to York. It's a decent meeting there this afternoon, and I'm going to wait until the last race. It's a 1 mile, 2 furlong handicap, and I'm going to go with David O'Meara's Western Ease. David O'Meara absolutely loves having a winner here at what is potentially, I guess, it would be geographically his local racecourse at York. Horse has been relatively consistent all season long. Now back to his last winning mark. Would appreciate the fast pace that a large runner handicap will produce. I'm hoping that with this decent ground, I think it should. You'll see them go a fair lick, and I think that'll play into his hands. Drawn well, and I think should go close. That's Western Ease there in the final race at York, the 5:20 this afternoon. Now, what was going to be my selection was going to be Suerte. I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly there in the 5:40 over in Ireland at Fairyhouse. However, as I've started to record this, it is now a non-runner. So scrap Suerte, perhaps put it in your tracker, whether or not it goes well next time out. But I think it's one that has a serious chance wherever it lines up next time out. Unfortunately, obviously, it's been scrapped, so today's not going to be its day. So what was going to be a lucky 31, we'll have to make some amendments and change that to a lucky 15. But hopefully next time, fingers crossed, keep a note, and when this one runs, hopefully that will do the business. We're going to stick with Fairyhouse, stick with Ireland, and later on in the 6:50, I'm going to go with Spirit of Eagles. Went very, very well, went 5th of 18 in a course and distance handicap last time out. Races again off the same mark. Top professional Gary Carroll is booked for the ride. It's drawn up the centre, which I think will also help. Ticks plenty of boxes, and I think the Spirit of Eagles could go even closer back at Fairyhouse this time around. Spirit of Eagles there in the 6:50. Sticking with Ireland again, but we're going to go over to Cork, another evening meeting, or sort of a late afternoon meeting. It's 9 minutes past 7. I absolutely hate these odd times, but anyway, that's a debate for a different day. Bold Optimist is the one I'm going to go with. One of only 2 course and distance winners in the lineup there. Won the same race last year, albeit off a lower mark. Has a absolutely great course record here at Cork. Loves it here at this venue. And I think what's also interesting is the horse has been partnered by tons of different jockeys throughout its career. However, it's only won twice, and when it has won on both of those occasions, it's been partnered by jockey Ben Cohen. Ben Cohen jumps back in the saddle this afternoon, so hopefully that's a very good sign. And I just think the horse will make the frame once again. I think the only thing that will go against it is the handicap mark that it's got. But it has gone relatively well without winning off higher marks. Is it a dead cert to win? No. But I think at decent odds, I think it could certainly make the frame and grab a bit of prize money. Bold Optimist, my selection there in the 7:09 at Cork. Now, my 4th, I guess, was going to be my 5th selection, but obviously with the non-runner, it's now my 4th selection, is a horse running in the 3:15 at Sandown. Now, if I'm totally honest, I would have given you the selection on this video. However, our Friday daily tipster, Sam King, has done his race previews for the afternoon, and he has tipped the exact same horse. So I thought, look, I'm not going to take Sam's credit. This horse was on my shortlist. I think he's got an amazing chance. So I'm hoping it's a case of great minds think alike rather than two idiots following a horse into absolute oblivion. So rather than taking away any credit from Sam, and without obviously having to go and read Sam's article, I would rather you all go over to racing-daily.com, check out today's tips for Friday, and you'll see which horse me and Sam both like there in the 3:15 at Sandown. So those are my selections for this afternoon. I'll run through them with you now. So I was going to be doing an each way lucky 31. However, Suerte in the 540 at Fairy House is a non-runner. So I'm now going to make it an each way lucky 15 on Westernies in the 520 of York. Spirit of Eagles there in the 650 at Fairy House. Bold Optimist in the 709 at Cork. And mine and Sam's mystery selection, so we say in the 3:15. If you want that selection, again, all of our tips, all of our articles, all of our content, everything is absolutely free. So I'm not sending you to some sort of weird paywall to pay for tips. No, just head on over to racing-daily.com, check out today's tips for Friday, and you'll see the two bets that Sam has chosen, one of which I'm a massive fan of as well, running there in the 3:15 at Sandown. I've been Rory Paddock. This is On the Nod. It's Friday the 13th. Hopefully, it's not unlucky for you or I. As always, any likes, comments, and shares, very much appreciated. Fingers crossed, touch wood, and good luck if you follow.